Hey, my name is Rob Balasabas. Glad that you found this video. In this video, I'm going to show you all of the different ways to brand your short form content using OPUS CLIP and all of the design features and settings and all the ways that you can really brand your short form videos there on OPUS CLIP. All right, so we're going to jump into my screen here. And before we get started, of course, I want to make sure that I invite you guys that if you are not using OPUS CLIP, if you don't have an account yet, you don't need to pay for one. You can just get on the link in the description so that you can get a free trial of OPUS CLIP. That free trial will then give you an account and you can start playing around with the OPUS CLIP. And more importantly, for this video, you can follow along this video. All right. And you'll actually be pretty surprised, I think, with what OPUS CLIP can do for you to save you a bunch of time, to get content created for you. You can even schedule all of your short form clips and videos to be posted from OPUS CLIP directly. And so you'll learn all about that here. There is also a playlist on my channel. If you just search OPUS CLIP tutorials on my channel, there should be a playlist here that you can find other videos around OPUS CLIP and getting the most out of it. All right. So make sure you go to the link in the description. And again, it is an affiliate link. So you will be supporting this channel by going through that link. All right. Let them know that Rob sent you. Okay, cool. So once you have your account set up, your OPUS CLIP account set up, then you're going to be logging in. You're going to go in. You're going to put your first video into OPUS CLIP. And what you're going to end up with is like something like this, where you have a bunch of clips from your long form content. This was an interview that I did with Lori Wang. She is such a brilliant marketer based out of the UK. And so this is what it will look like. You'll have a bunch of clips. Now, if we dive in and if you click on this pencil icon, it says edit clip right here, you're going to end up with a page and a dashboard that looks similar to this right here. Okay, so on the top right, obviously, it gives you the preview of the clip itself. On the bottom here, it's got the sort of the whole video timestamps and time range here for the whole entire video. Sorry, it is Friday afternoon when I'm filming this, and so I do need a bit of coffee. But yeah, so you can see the entire video right here, and you can kind of go through it. It's awesome. Very similar and familiar as any video editing tool. You can sort of zoom in or zoom out as you like on the bottom here as well. And it's awesome. Okay. Now on the left, which is really where we want to focus a lot of our time here in this video, is all of the different design settings here. And so first thing is that as I zoom in, there's filters and pauses. There's 0, but you'll also see caption. There's 2 tabs, caption, which is all of the text. Basically all of the entire video has been transcribed already by OPUS CLIP. And you can see here, the part that's not crossed out, see some part is crossed out, is what's included in the video itself. Okay. And so I can actually go in here and I can just highlight certain things, highlight this. And if I highlight this, for example, I can go in and remove the text and audio for that particular thing right there. I can undo it as well. And there we go. It's back. Okay. So it's pretty awesome. It's pretty easy as far as an editor goes. Okay. Now on the design tab, if I go to the design tab right here, what you'll see, design, zoom back out. We're going to go through this. I'm going to show you all of the cool ways that you can design and brand your videos inside of OPUS CLIP. Okay. So the first thing is that you can set the layout. You can choose the aspect ratio here. So you can have portraits. You can also have a landscape video. Okay, we're going to switch anyway. Okay, you can also have a landscape video like this, which is awesome. You can use this for Facebook or YouTube or LinkedIn, for example. You can also use a square, which is like Instagram, LinkedIn. Okay, so for our purpose, we're going to stay with portrait. Okay, so you can choose the layouts. Okay, really cool. Next thing, we can choose the layout preferences. So this is what OPUS CLIP's AI will do for us. You can actually set specific types of layout preferences if you have one. Now, I typically keep this at auto and let OPUS CLIP select for me But if you would rather prefer that only the entire video will be a split video, okay, it gives you sort of a little preview here. So split will be up and down, okay? So if there's two speakers up and down, obviously it's only me and Lori here in this video, so I don't need the 3 layout or the 4 layout. I could also do the fit layout like this and not the up and down. And so you'll see that the preview changes, that everything will always be a fit layout for the entire video. I could also have fill, right, which will be like that. Or again, I can choose multiple and let Opus Clip select for me based on the part of the footage. That's really cool. Okay. And so as I scroll down, so that's the layout preference. Okay. As I scroll down, I can also do screen share mode. And this, I don't have any screen sharing on this particular video, but screen share mode requires screen share content and 1 speaker. If there's no screen share identified, will automatically apply alternative layouts. So this is in beta at the moment, at the time of this recording, but it's also available here. So if you're doing a lot of tutorials, or maybe you're doing a presentation, maybe you shared your screen during a virtual summit or a live stream or a tutorial video or something else where you're sharing your screen, this is a great feature, saves you so much time. Okay, the next section here, fit layout crop assist ratio, aspect ratio. So you can choose whether to crop the original screen to achieve a more zoomed in frame. Okay, so again, this is for specific types of layouts. We can do 1:1, original ratio, right? Whichever one you prefer. And again, Opus Clip does a great job here as you hover through each of these 3 options, what that would look like. You can kind of see that 1:1 will obviously take up more screen, or you can do the original ratio as well. Okay. You can also have B-roll. This is really cool. You can generate B-roll. So Opus Clip will actually, based on the words that are spoken and what's being discussed in the video, it can actually pull from its stock footage B-roll that you can use. You can toggle this on if you like. Okay. You can also have auto emojis. Okay, you can toggle this on or off. It's totally up to you, but you can toggle this on and off if you like. Let's just put auto emojis here. So we'll actually add emojis to the text that's shown on screen. Okay, I'm sure you've seen that in other videos that you may have watched as you scroll through Reels or TikTok or Shorts. All of those sort of like really eye-catching emojis in short form videos. Okay, now Opus Clip will do that all for you. The captions. So there's a bunch of captions here, the different styles to choose from. So you've got karaoke, you got that Beast, Mr. Beast style, Deep Diver, Pod P, Mosey, Alex Hermosi, Popline, Think Media, Ushai, Simple. Okay, so you can go through all of those. Let's say we're gonna go with the Mosey style. All right, we got that. We can also do the Think Media style if you like, and that's cool too. Okay, so there's different styles here that you can go with, and it's really fun to kind of play around and find one that matches your sort of your flavor and your style, right? Okay. All right, so now as you go down, we can also choose, do we want the captions to be 3 lines or 1 line, right? So for example, this is 1 line. This is 3 lines because it's it shows 2 because it's a shorter line, but we can have up to 3 lines if we select that. Okay. We can also have caption transitions, right? So you can have different ways that the caption actually shows up. I'm going to pause this right now. We're going to play this so that you can see what the captions will look like. So you can have bounce, you can have underline, you can have box, pop, slide up. See that? Things change. Slide left. Scale. So lots of cool ways to, again, just make things moving, more engaging, especially on short form videos. You'll see the emojis popping up there. See the B-roll. That's just all AI. I'm not doing any of that. That's all Opus Clip doing it. Okay. The next thing here, we've got, I'm going to pause this again. We've got caption position. So by default, Opus Clip places the captions to avoid the speaker's heads, or you can choose default positions manually. I like to just put auto because sometimes it's different layouts, and so I let Opus Clip decide and pick for me. Most of the time, 99% of the time, there's no changes needed. But if you want to, you can set that, hey, I only want things at the top, but see, that will cover my face, or I want it in the middle, or I want it at the bottom. But I typically just go with the auto option here for caption position, but you do have that option to change that. All right, this is the fun part. Fonts, okay? So you can select which fonts you like. You can make it bigger if you want. You'll see that. I can put, let's say 70, which is really big, okay? So you can change that. You can make it more, you can put italics, you can put underlines if you want. You can choose the color here or semi-bold, okay? I put bold. You can put the font type right here as well. There's all sorts of different options that you can choose, okay? So again, you can choose fonts in terms of size, font style, font size. What would you call this? Bold or semi-bold, right? You can do all that stuff all in there. Italics or underline, okay? You can also then choose uppercase all text if you like, okay? You can, or you don't. You can change it like that. I like it all uppercase. You can change the font color. So let's just say we're going to change this font color to green. Okay, you can change that if you like. The font stroke. So let's say we want to make that white, for example. That's not really good. Let's keep it black. You can put font shadows as well. So again, all sorts of things that you can do here. Okay, you can. And then lastly, you can change the AI keyword highlighter. And so if we go back, if you guys remember, going to the caption tab, see that these words here, right? You'll see these words that are highlighted. You can select which ones are highlighted just to really make it pop and get the attention from your audience. And so from here, you can choose from the caption tab, you can choose which words are highlighted, right? And so I can highlight this word here to green, or this one came to yellow, or whatever I like. And on this tab, the design tab, is where you're able to change that highlighter color. Okay, you get two of them. You get two highlighter colors, which is great. You don't want too much because then that's going to be too distracting. But two, right, is really, sort of the most. And Opus Clip allows you to do that. Okay. And then lastly, you can have a logo overlay. So if you want to brand your short form videos and your clips, you can add an overlay here. So you add a logo. It has to be either a PNG, JPEG, or JPEG. And you can add that there. High res PNG with a transparent background. Okay. And then that would show up on your screen. Okay. So it's really cool. Opus Clip does this all for you. It makes it so easy to look super professional in brand videos. And so I highly recommend it. I hope that you found that tutorial helpful as you create more content. And again, there's a whole playlist of Opus Clip tutorials here on my channel. So just make sure you look for it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. That's what we're here for. I want to answer as many Opus Clip questions as possible. And again, thank you for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.